Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. Do y'all understand what that means? Do y'all understand what that means? Y'all think I'm a fake like some of these other dudes on here? Think not. Think not. You say, are you still married? You don't know the circumstances, buddy. You don't know the circumstances, buddy. Trust me. I am qualified to speak in this space. Because not only am I red pill when it comes to women, I'm red pill when it comes to every other aspect of life and what's going on in this life. You know? And I can't be bought. And I won't be bought. You know, if you want me to endorse your product, we're going to have to do so without no spiritual changes, no strings. You know, if you want to give me some money because I'm talented, which I am, that's different. We could do it. We could work. But don't expect me to join any of your little groups that are going to end up in the lake of fire. Not happening. It's not worth it. You can't take money with you anyway. This video is part of the Isaiah 4:1 series for those of you who have not read. And shout out to Master Chris B. Info, the elder. That's a master. I mean, if you listen to the things that he understands, we gonna call him one of the Manosphere Masters. Because I know just from listening to his videos that he understands. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Some of the smaller content creators are more genuine. That's just a fact. I'm wrong about that. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Some of these creators done became just like what TD Jakes and Creflo Dollar and Joel Osteen and all of them became in the Christian church. You know, and it's headed the same way. It's headed the same way. It's gonna be the smaller content creators are going to get larger, and if you become like them, where somebody challenges you and you shame them instead of proving your points, and if they just being stubborn and middle-headed, you just stop talking to them instead of, oh, you're broken. What's money? If you croak right now, what's all that money? You know, I mean, I don't like to keep bringing up Kevin Samuels, but a lot of y'all is far off from what he got. Like, y'all far off from it. So if he couldn't take his money and spend it in the next round, then what makes you so special, Sherlock? But anyway, Isaiah 4:1 says, in that day, 7 women will take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own food, wear our own clothes, only let us be called by your name. Take away our disgrace. What? What? You, Melanie King? You, Kendra G? And some of the rest? That's where y'all headed, man. Because see, even if you married, right, your husband might start listening to me. And he might wake up to some of the stuff he been putting up with from you and decide that you not worth it. And then what? Then what? You gonna be, we will eat our own food, wear our own clothes, only let us be called by your name, take away our disgrace. And I could tell you firsthand that a lot of these guys, especially in my city, they've been raised by nothing but women. They ain't been raised by nobody masculine. They ain't been raised by nobody masculine who took charge. We ain't talking about the quiet, passive guys who let their wives run the show. We're not talking about them, because they part of the problem too. Because what happens? You was that way, right? And then down the line, she gonna turn against you. I've seen it. She gonna go with some other dude. And you wasted all that years, all them dollars, all your vision, all your dreams, her telling you not to do stuff on her. This one I entitled, Guys Are Being Stripped of Their Manhood for a Tail/Vag that you're not even getting in most cases. A lot of them, they not even getting it, but they being stripped of their manhood. Watch this. You can't tell me, because I done taught Sunday school. I done been a member of 3 churches. I was licensed to preach from an actual pastor. You can't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I saw the same thing in the church. Guys being emasculated and other guys who are quite feminine. Basically running off the masculine men. The masculine men don't want to stay in their churches. The only ones that stay in their churches is the more feminized dudes. Effeminate dudes. Let me show you something. Trying to get with somebody else's wife is feminine. That's not something that a masculine man does. Because a masculine man knows that he's going to get his fair share. He don't have to go after somebody's girlfriend or wife. You don't do anything with another man's wife. That's feminine. I'm telling you, dude, some of these guys, I only watch them just to see what they talking about. But I would never support them, or you ain't gonna really see me commenting on their videos like that or anything. Because I'm gonna deal with the more masculine ones. The ones that I can see masculinity in them and in their content. The other ones, I might comment sometime, but it ain't gonna be like that. Because a lot of these guys being stripped of their manhood, man. They literally bowing down to women. Bowing down to female. It's one thing to respect women. It's another thing to take a back seat or to bow down to them. That's not the will of God. You must not believe in God. You must not believe in the scripture or understand it. Because if you understood the scripture, you would not be going against the guys in this space that have valid talking points. You would either stay completely out of it, or you would be with us. But when you go against them, I'm thinking what are you, a Baphomet type of dude? What's your angle? What's your angle? If you could tell me your angle, then I can respect why you're doing this. I gotta hear your angle. What's your angle, man? What are you trying to accomplish? Because they don't need you to take up for them. I mean, all you gotta do is go to TikTok, go to any social media, and tell me how many of them are exalting being a thought, being a 304. And how many of them, if we could talk to their husbands, are unsubmissive, non-sexual, disrespectful in their speech, disrespectful in their behavior, scaling back their womanly roles in the household. How many? How many? Lots of them. That's why you don't need to be taken up for them. None of y'all guys should be taken up for these women. You say, well, your mama this, your mama that. Listen, man, listen. I'm not going to throw my mama under the bus. I'm not going to do it. But I will say that my mother gives people talking points. I'll say that. I'm not going to throw her under the bus. That's still my mother. You know, it is what it is. So, you guys are being emasculated on your job. Some of y'all need to quit your jobs because you losing your manhood to them people at your job. You need to go find you a job that pays the same, maybe a little more if you got to go a little less, where people stay out of the way of your masculinity, your manhood. That's what maybe that's, because where you working at, some of y'all, you being emasculated, man. You can't even talk about, you got to turn this kind of talk down. Because your feminist boss might start targeting you. Might start nitpicking when you, micromanaging you, trying to get rid of you. Because that's what they do. So then you got the simp dudes who think they some type of playboy, going home lying to their wives about what they doing at work. I hope your wife catch you. I do. Because then you're going to have to be a man. Or what you going to do? You're going to beg her to stay with you. Some of these dudes just soft. I can't deal with them. A lot of guys I know, I'm really glad they don't call me, because you're not masculine enough. Like me and you, we can't really kick it. We can't kick it like that, man. Because you are the epitome of a simp. You are, man. You. One dude told me, and this dude, I like him, man. He was a likable guy. But when he told me this, I start kind of looking at him different after that. He said, man, I ain't gonna tell my girlfriend, bleep. That's my girl at home, if I want to smash somebody else. So in other words, what he was saying was he's gonna continue to lie to his girlfriend and do what he had to do on the side. That ain't how we do things up in this manosphere, man. That ain't how we do things. Like, I ain't gonna lie to my wife about nothing. Like, for what? What's the point of it? That's something I used to do before my eyes opened all the way up. Just like celebrating Christmas, all that other stuff, that stuff you do when you really ain't red pill like that. I did a lot of things, man. But now I'm woke. I'm woke now. So I'm seeing guys in this space being emasculated. And for what? For what? Some stanky VA fill in the blank playing hangman? Loose. So loose that you might not even be a small guy. You might not even be a small winged in guy. But to her, you gonna be. Because she done had practically half the world. She got the whole wide world DNA in her pants. So you might not be the smallest guy, but to her you gonna be. Girl, he little. And then the next one, got her crawling up a wall. She was saying you was little? I must be little then. Maybe my VA is little. And boy, I tell you, man. Y'all get what I'm saying, though, right? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Isaiah 4:1 is coming to pass, man. Do not be in a monogamous relationship with Miss Pacific Ocean. Miss Arctic Ocean. It's like ocean. You gonna go straight to the bottom. You gonna drown up in there. But anyway, thanks for watching. The channel is No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. Now we'll see y'all tomorrow with more videos.